On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. And, Greg, week one here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
So we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
On third down, it's Stidham. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now Jones on the bootleg. That's complete. It's Robbie Chosen. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
Down the sideline to the 20, and he will score. Brian Robinson, touchdown, 49ers. Booty down for the extra point. He's got it, and the 49ers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
21, Broncos nothing.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run here. It's McLaughlin. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jason Pinnock there to end it. From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. The ball comes out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here.
The first down pass. He was brought down by Jonah Ellis. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Jones. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. Escaping to his left. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Jeff Wilson. And he's in! Jeff Wilson, touchdown San Francisco.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. That's to the rookie out of Illinois, Pat Bryant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
19 yards. And the Broncos, 1st down.
Stidham going to throw on 1st down. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Throwing again, Stidham. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. They'll run. It's Wilson. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On play action, it's Jones. Flush to his right. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
On play action, it's Jones. Moving to his left. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. The Broncos offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. The ball's out. And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. A run now with McLaughlin. And this drive is going backward. Taken down for a loss. The defense with a quick 3-and-out.
It's fourth down.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
Here's Stidham on 1st and 10. Got a man, that's sure field. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Now here's a keeper on his own read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. 3rd down and 9. Shotgun in Stidham. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Stidham. The ball comes out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Niners offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That one good for 29.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Back at the 17-yard
They'll look
line.
to pick up the pace. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Jones to throw. Rolling to the left. That is hot. What a dive on the scramble. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Stidham. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Stidham. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Throwing is Stidham. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The 49ers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. To the 45. Still going. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Broncos nothing.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. Throwing is Stidham. Taken in, it's R.J. Harvey. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and yard at their 49-yard line.
On the ground to the Broncos. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. fourth quarter on 1st and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
To throw, it's Stidham. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
First and 10.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And the Broncos are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running. Takes them down to about the 4.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Stidham. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Stidham to throw. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack.
And it just seems like anytime this offense has gotten anything positive going, it's been this pass rush that has immediately shut it down. And this has been a clinic tape on how you rush the passer. And I promise you, they want to finish this thing out here with a shutout. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
We'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple.
A 3-yard pickup.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and 7. To throw is Jones. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Talanoa Hufanga had the coverage from the safety position and comes away with the breakup.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Fake the handoff. Now Jones. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the
offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's second down.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, it's Stidham.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Niners offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. It's all gone according to plan here in this preseason opener, and look to finish things strong here in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Forced out wide, gonna look deep, looking for more. And they're gonna have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It covers 51 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Jones. Forced out left. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Automatic first down.
1st and 10. Jones. Flushed to his left. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. That is caught at the 3. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there.
The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team.
National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson ready for some preseason football. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
There we go, sit down. 390%.
They go play action with Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
There we go, sit down. Good set.
First running back taken in April's draft, it's Ashton Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider first down.
Another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Here's Gino. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Well, the end zone, but it's batted away and incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's third and goal. From the gun, it's Gino. He's got it at the 3.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this will stay a scoreless game. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Forced out wide. And that is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Third and 5. They'll roll out here with Purdy. And that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that'll set up fourth down.
Thomas Morstead in punt formation for San Francisco.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Raiders offense ready now for their second drive. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Well, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
It's 3rd and 15.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Oh, a miss hit there off the side of his foot. McCaffrey going to return it. Oh, he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. 49ers offense ready for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Now Purdy. He's going to keep it himself. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Kittle is the man in motion. He'll go play action. Purdy out to his right. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. And they are facing a 2nd and long. Man in motion here is Jennings. Purdy now on 2nd down. On the move left. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
And now after this last sack, this offensive drive has just completely gone off the rails, Mike. And their chances of picking up this 1st down are somewhere between slim and none.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
I used to have a coach that in these situations say, we're going to call a play, Mike, that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's 3rd and a mile. Pick up as many as you can. If you pop one for the 1st down, great. But if not, you bring out the punt team, and however many yards you picked up on 3rd down, you add it on top of the punt.
Escaping to his left. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Raiders offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Run out of the gun for Genti. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. An injured player on that one, and it's Nick Bosa. Game stopped as they come to look at the outstanding defender. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Smith to the right side, hauled in by Myers. And it'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
Daniel Carlson
on now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
The Niners offense ready to get back to work. Been a bit of a shaky start so far. A punt followed by the turnover on downs last time they had it. So trying to turn things around here on drive number 3. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. Look at the big guy rumble. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big play to kick off this drive. And even 50 yards.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass-receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch.
He is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
A gain of 16
That's
yards.
just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A tight end in motion now. Again, it's McCaffrey. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Gino to throw. Moving to his right. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Smith now to throw on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So we've hit half here out west, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the second half?
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Now a play fake. Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are out to a 10-0 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball. Out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now former 49er, it's Raheem Mostert. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The 49ers offense ready to see what they can do. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They'll go play action with Purdy. That's complete. It's Robbie Chosen. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They go play action. It's O'Connell. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. This one complete to Dorsett. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On the toss, it's Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Mostert now to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Raiders offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Austin Stout in for that tackle. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5.
It's Mostert on the option. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Rolling right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At the 23-yard line.
Mostert. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, someone up front moves early.
Ball start.
Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Throwing on second down. O'Connell just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the gun, it's O'Connell. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Now O'Connell has the Raiders set to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now O'Connell. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Purdy now on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike. He realized there was probably no opportunity to come away with the interception. Next best thing, get your hand on it, break up the pass, put an end to that play pretty quick.
On third down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
And this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
On first and 10, here's O'Connell. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's O'Connell.
The pass is brought down by Mike Del Villo. A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Third and long.
Let's go now. Go.
To throw is O'Connell. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
O'Connell to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On play action, here's Purdy. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, 49ers.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Get set, get set. Pump.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. That one, take it in. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Mostert now to return. Whoa! Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Raiders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick-6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick-6 here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Moody now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead.
Raiders
8. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Mostert now to return. Whoa, good coverage by the kicking team. He's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
At their own
The Raiders' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, This offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
First and 10.
O'Connell to throw on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. They give it to Mostert. Oh, the ball's out. The Niners have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On second down, O'Connell. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
At their own 3-yard line.
The Niners offense getting set to get back to work. It's been 2 weeks and 2 strong performances in this preseason so far. The backup's going to try to finish things off here. You have a tight end motioning left here. Back near the goal line. It's Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And it'll be brought down, but they're going to move this one out to the 25.
And the 49ers.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Gain of 21 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers, as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that second win here in Week 2. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.